Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today is Wednesday, guys, and it's around 11:50 in the early afternoon. So I had some plans today to do some stuff at the house, but I needed to get out of the house today. Billy and I have been in the house, so we're like, let's get out and do some, driving around and going to a few here and there and all of that to get out of the house. So that's what we're doing. So we're on our way now to Dunkin' Donuts to get a coffee, and then we're going to head down to another county that we grew up in, not far from us. It's like, what is it, like 30 minutes? About a half hour. Seems much quicker than that, but it is definitely like a half hour. And we're probably going to go and go to the cemetery and visit our parents over there, and because both of my mom and Billy's mom and dad now are in the cemetery. So we're going to go and pay our respects there and just hang out a little bit down there. And I'll show you some places that, if I remember, that I used to, hang out at or whatever, or, live and all that stuff. Maybe we should go to my house, too.
Who?
My house on Mallory.
Yeah,
and I did this once before where I showed you places where, I grew up in places that we used to go and all that stuff, and everybody loved it. So I'm gonna try to do that today. So it's a fun video. All right, guys, I'll see you in a few seconds. Bye. All right, people, we're at Dunkin', waiting for a coffee. Let me turn these around. Here we go. I get the flavor, the lava cake, guys. Oh, it's so delicious. And I get the cold foam.
Have a good day.
Thank you. So yummy. And this is actually where, this is the 5 minutes away from my house. This is where I do my food shopping. Here's Tractor Supply here. There's Subway. I don't know if you can see Subway. It's the trees covering it. And here's the good old ShopRite that I'm always talking about. This is my local food store that we shop at. Walmart and all those other stores are in a different town. But yeah, here's ShopRite, if you can see it, kind of. And here's Wendy's is over here, and we had the movies right next to ShopRite there, and here's the bank and all that. But this is the town that we live in. And there's Walgreens up there, and we have a CVS, and there's I'll show you when we come around to the other part of it, of all the, are we making a left, or we're making a left, right? Yeah, I'll show you. This is the traffic light, obviously. When we make a left here, I'll show you. We have Burger King, Taco Bell. We have a car wash that we go to that, we're pretty addicted to, that we go to all the time. And here it is. I usually don't use the straw because I like to drink the cold foam, but Billy put the straw in it, so I'll just keep it in for a minute. But
sorry,
it has to be mixed up.
I try to help you.
So here is, here's the post office is right there. Here is a little shopping center with Burger King and Verizon. Here's Taco Bell, and there's a little car wash, and then there's a hotel back. Isn't there a hotel? Yeah, there's like a hotel back there, and there's CVS, and we have McDonald's, and then there's a pizza place down there, and all kinds of stuff down there. And this is our town, guys. It's a very small town. We love it. We love this town. It's awesome. So now we're getting onto the highway, and I will keep in touch with you as we get going. Nice. It's a beautiful day out here today in upstate New York, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.
50 degrees.
50 degrees. It's sunny, and it's
Having
just a nice day,
wave.
guys. Yeah, we're having a heat wave, tropical heat wave. So here's the highway. All right, be back in a sec. So this is the highway, guys. Nothing, special about it. Just
It's normally nice when
it's Yeah, yeah, you see the mountains way above, way in front. So beautiful. Yeah, we live in a beautiful, beautiful area. I'll never forget when we lived in Florida. We lived there for like 7 years, and when we came back, Julie was young when we moved. Bill, lower that radio. Billy was, Billy. Julie was young when we moved to Florida. She was like 7 or 8, I think. And when we moved back, you know, we hadn't visited Florida since before we came back, and so it was a good 7 years. So she was like 13 or 14 or whatever by that time. When we came back, all she said was, "Oh my God, the mountains, Mom! Look at the mountains." She had forgotten about the mountains because Florida is, is so flat, and she had forgotten about the mountains. It scared her. Remember, she was like, "Oh my God!"
When we're driving back, she's like, "There's so many hills." Like,
yeah, there's so many hills.
Mountains.
Yeah, she thought they were hills, guys, and they were mountains. It's just a beautiful area that we live in as well. A lot of times you don't. Let me turn these around. All right. A lot of times when you you live in your. No, it doesn't.
It's leaning.
Yeah, it's leaning to the left.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you live in your state, you don't realize how beautiful. Like, you're always going out of the state. You're always like, let's go here, go there, out of the state. But you don't realize how many places in your state that are so beautiful to look at and to go to, and this year we're gonna take advantage of that, right, Bill? Yeah. We're gonna do some stuff in New York and all of that, and yeah, we want to take advantage of that. But it's so check out your state because there's so many beautiful little coves and little this and that you don't even realize that's around you, But anyway, here's Hubby. We're drinking our coffee, relaxing, having a nice.
I didn't have approval to be on.
I didn't ask him if he was.
I didn't give my approval.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
All right, we'll be back, guys. He's still home, by the way. Anyway.
Huh?
I was talking to them. Alright guys, here's Walmart. There's BJ's. It's going to go past really, really quick. There's the Home Depot. You're not going to be able to see it, but this is where Walmart is. And there's Taco Bell, there's Chili's, there's Walmart. So yeah, this is the Walmart that we go to. This is the beautiful mountain that I'm talking about, guys. This is a Route 6, which is...
it takes you to a place called Bear Mountain.
Yeah, it takes you to a place called Bear Mountain.
And it's up by West Point.
Yes, if you know, we always say, I don't know if you know of the Woodbury Commons. It's very popular as well in New York, the Woodbury Commons, and West Point is fairly close to where we are. So, and by the way, just so everybody knows, not to brag or boast or anything, but my nephew, my sister's boy, I'm not going to say his name, whatever, but he was a West Point cadet, right, Bill?
Yeah.
And after his time was up, he decided to go a different route and go to a different college and stuff. But yes, he was
accepted to West Point.
He was accepted to West Point, which is a big deal, and he could have stayed in for 4 years.
You gotta have perfect grades. You gotta be physical fit.
I mean, I'm sure you know West Point.
And you gotta be recommended by a governor or a senator or something like that.
And he decided to go another route, wanting to be, a teacher, and so he went to a different college. But yes, he was one of the elites of the West Point, so I'm very proud of that. Yes, go, my nephew. Anyway, so this is, I'm weird. This is this is Route 6. This is the Palisades, going to the Palisades Parkway.
I hit my first deer.
Yeah. Remember I was pregnant too?
Yeah.
We were pregnant with Jennifer, and we were going to Thanksgiving to my father's girlfriend's house for Thanksgiving.
Hit it right,
yeah. And then when we were going to on not this road, the Palisades Parkway, which I'll show you after we get off of this road, we were going in the very early morning to go get my to have my surgery by my hysterectomy. And Julie and I and Bill were in the car, and what happened? We came around a turn, and
car in the left lane.
there was a car in the left lane, and there was a deer dead in the road, and we had nowhere to go, so we had to go over it. It was bad, and like the car flew up, right?
Yeah.
It was bad.
We were
Thank
there.
God we were okay. But see, this is the mountain. See,
Messed
that's
up the
Woodbury
car.
Commons, guys. I know it's not, you can't really see, but that's Woodbury Commons, right there. If you can see quickly, you
Messed
can
up
pause
the
it.
car.
Yeah, so that was kind of dangerous. We were okay, thank God, but it messed up the car a little bit underneath. But yeah, this is the main road. This is the road that I always talk about when I'm talking about Julie driving back and forth to work, like in the bad weather. Just she takes this road all the
You
time.
don't take this in the snows.
Yeah, to where her job goes, and it's just treacherous. It could be very treacherous.
It could be rain down by us. You get up here, it's
Yeah,
like
and
a blizzard.
it's like a different world, up here.
You don't take this in
And
the
then the road that leads
Normal
to this,
people don't.
which we'll show you, is very, 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 very dangerous. It's a very small. It's called the Palisades Parkway, and it's a very small road, like very small lanes, and it's just the deer, and it's just dangerous. Like and if it rains, like you got to be really careful because you have
You
those.
can
What are they called?
Hydroplane.
You have the water that like seeps up on the sides, and you can hydroplane. It's really, really dangerous. So this is the road that I'm always talking about with Julie. I beg her. I said, "You please, if it's slippery out, please don't go the mountain." And a lot of times, most of the time, she doesn't. That's not her car, right? No.
Shut down.
She's at work anyway. And I always tell her, please don't take the mountain, And sometimes she'll. Not 95% of the time she won't take it, but then sometimes she will without me knowing.
I used to take this road every day to go back and forth to work.
Oh yeah.
And I would get up here, and it would literally be like a blizzard.
Yeah, like a different world. See.
And most people won't go this way when it snows. I'm not that bright, so I go this way. But you get up here, and those times I've gotten up here and said, "Why did you go this way?"
Right.
It's like you think, "Why did you do it?" But I still did it again.
It's beautiful to look at, but it's not. It's when it's nice out. You would take advantage of it and take this road. And right here is called it's a state park that's up here. We've shown it before, and they're very famous for like The Sopranos and all those shows that they, where they're burying bodies. They usually do it up in the state park. Law and Order's up here a lot. It's really beautiful up here. One day, maybe in the spring when we go to the park, inside the park, we'll show you. I did show you if you go back on my videos. I mean, I can probably find it, and I'll find it, and I can put it up again. But I'm not good at that, so I can't promise that. But anyway, I'm going to show you when we get off this road, the Palisades. We're going to come to like a circle, and these two roads here are the roads that take us from one county, to each county or whatever. But the county that we grew up in, this is basically the road that we always took, and the New York State Thruway. This is just another route. But
this is a free route.
This is a free route. Yeah,
There's no tolls.
There's no tolls on this road and everything. And again, it's so beautiful to look at.
And yes, I'm one of those weird people that doesn't have an easy pass yet.
Yeah, we're the only ones, Mike. We always every time we go somewhere far, whatever. We always take my daughters and my sons. But we got to get an easy pass this week.
I know.
We got to do it.
Just haven't gotten it yet.
We need it. It's you have to have an easy pass. I don't know. Does every state have easy passes?
I'm not letting the state track me.
Bill, does every state have easy passes?
Huh?
Does every state have easy
it's all over
passes?
the country.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm just going to keep you on. We're coming up to the circle here. Now, this circle here is where you can get, where you can go to West Point to one side. You can go to Bear Mountain. If you Google Bear Mountain, New York.
Just say look up Bear Mountain.
Look up Bear Mountain, New York. It's beautiful.
They used to have a ski
We should
resort
take a
there.
ride through Bear Mountain. Maybe on the way back. Maybe we can do that. So this is the circle.
I go up a Perkins Drive, but you won't go up there.
No, there's a road that's like high up in the sky, and I don't do heights. So anyway, here's the circle. This is where you would go to Seven Lakes, and I'm not going to really say exactly where we are because people are crazy. Some people are crazy. Anyway, I've said where I lived before, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, so this is the Palisades here. If you can see, you see this road, and I'll show you as we get we get moving closer to it, you know, into it more. It's just there's no room for error here. Like, you know, like I said, if the deer is in the road, like and someone's on your someone's on the other side, there's nowhere to go. You know, it can be very treacherous, and especially in the bad weather. So here's an exit.
And you can take this road all the way down to George Washington Bridge, which will take you into the city.
Okay, you could take this road all the way down to George Washington Bridge, which takes you into the city, which you just said. Yeah, so here's a nice park, and there's actually a lake here on this right. The lake's off of this road. Oh, on the mountain. No, what do you mean?
Ironman State Park, though.
No, there's the lake Sabagio or whatever here.
Lake over here.
Bill,
Lake Welch is up further,
right,
not
Lake Welch,
here.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Lake Welch is up further, not here.
I'm just saying it's on this road.
Yeah,
there's a lake that you can go to, like a beach lake, you know what I mean? But a lot of times it's closed during the summer. There's always a problem. There's always this, that
you don't
going on.
swim there if you're...
this is temporary closed.
It's always closed.
This is like a little information center that's usually open, but it's closed. There's bathrooms. Yeah. But yeah, see guys, this is what I'm talking about.
If you live up here, you don't swim in these lakes because there's always allergy and different
they have
diseases.
all kinds of crap going on.
You get people from the city come up here and go swimming all the time. To them, this is the country.
Yeah, people in the city, which is only like, what is the city, like 45 minutes away from us, 40 minutes away? People, you know, this to the, up here is the suburbs and is upstate,
New York City, 34 miles.
Yeah. Like some people say, where you live is in upstate. It's upstate New York. Yes, we do. But there are, you know, if you go, there's further, obviously, Albany.
To us, this is not upstate.
To you, it's not upstate? To me, this is upstate.
No, this is not upstate.
No, it is upstate.
It is not. This is the suburbs of the city. Upstate
yeah,
is
but
upstate.
it's, right, but this is also upstate New York. I call it upstate New York because that's where
it's called upstate.
Well, we don't care what he says. No, I'm kidding.
What?
I'm just teasing.
What did you say?
I said we don't care what he says. But look how pretty, guys. It's very pretty. New York is a beautiful place. I love New York. Like we loved Florida, and it was an experience. It was beautiful. You know, you were almost living like you were on a tropical island. Your whole, you know, it was difficult.
I couldn't live down there again unless I was retired.
Yeah, if you're retired and
it's gorgeous.
You know, like my sister Lisa has that condo that I showed you guys when we were there, and it's just so nice, you know, to go there and just to chill out and it's just a beautiful place to retire and to just to vacation or whatever here and there. But I mean, for us, it was very hard to live there financially and all that, but it was a beautiful experience. And the first couple of years weren't bad, and it was a beautiful experience and something we'll never forget, you know. And actually we might be taking a trip to my sister's condo in May or June, and we're close to where we used to live, which was in Clearwater, Florida. We might take it's like an hour and a half from where my sister's condo is. Yeah, we're gonna go and for the day where we used to live and visit some friends and all that. So yeah, that's gonna be really fun. Yeah, my best friend in the whole world lives there, and she was the only relative friend slash relative, because I've known her since we're like 8 years old. Our families were close, and like her uncle and Anna, like our godparents, and just, you know, my mother was very close with her family and all that. And me and Tracy became very close. And anyway, she saved us when we moved there, because it was a new place we were moving to, and she saved us. She found our apartment for us. She picked it for us, you know. And she was just there to navigate everything with us, because we had to change. We had to obviously get the schools, and like Jenny was in a special school, and Billy wasn't home because he was an over-the-road truck driver. Anyway, I'll tell you that story one day. But anyway, yeah, she was adult, so we're gonna visit her and do some stuff. So yeah. So this is where we're on the Palisades, like I said, and we're going to be going down to a town that we used to live in, and I'll show you some places. We'll be back. so pretty, guys. Look at that.
We're past it now.
No, we're not. The baseball field?
Yeah, we're not going down there.
I thought you said we were going down there. Okay.
Oh, I said
All right,
it's
anyway,
right there.
guys, we're getting off here on this exit that this is a road that we used to take constantly. When I lived in a town back from this, and I used to take this road to my job every day, Dunkin' Donuts, when I was 16. No, I wasn't 16.
Stadium's right there.
Yeah, there's a baseball stadium. You can't even freaking see it.
It's
but
a minor league.
It's a minor league stadium over there. It used to be a park, and they made it into this big baseball stadium. We really got to go there this spring and summer. I'm not kidding. Here's condos. They were never there before. This was this road right here. Yes, doctor's offices.
Yeah,
That's where I used to go to
Doctor used to be
Mildred.
there.
I used to go to Mildred over there.
Yeah.
Down that road there was where my middle school was.
This is where the hot dog guy used to be.
Yeah, there used to be a hot dog
He
guy.
probably
That used
passed
to,
away by now.
yeah.
He's a good,
Oh
nice
God,
little guy.
definitely. Oh, here, no, right here is where the
Yeah, but there used to be offices over there.
Yeah. I thought I thought it was this road that this is the road, isn't it?
For what?
This is the baseball field.
So. No, the baseball field's there. This is just,
This is just the park that they
As
made.
a handicap park.
Yes. Oh, really? I didn't realize
Remember
that
they had the handicap thing there for Jenny?
Was it there?
Yes.
I don't remember. But
They had the
anyway,
big
this
handicap
road,
park there.
I used to fly down because I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts at 6 a.m. in the morning. I had the 6 to 11 shift or 6 to 12. And I lived like 25 minutes away, and I literally would leave my house 10 minutes before, and because I couldn't get up in the morning, and I would fly down this road like a lunatic.
Down this road here, there's a big hospital.
Yeah,
Like
you wouldn't
mental
know it, but
health,
down here there's a
drug awareness,
yeah, like
alcohol. My dad used to work
his
there.
dad used to work there like
Security.
part-time.
No, he was full-time.
Oh, that's right. He worked 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he did security there.
Here's an elementary school. Actually, Jenny went to this elementary school when she was
For 1 year.
very, very little.
2 years.
Yeah.
Actually. Ridiculous.
Summit Elementary. So this is so this is watch. What are you doing?
Hey, what am I doing? Slow down. There's traffic in front of me.
So yeah, and this is a very big Hasidic village right here.
This is just the beginning of it.
Yeah, this is just the beginning
This
of
is
it.
where they park their buses.
This is their I don't know if you know the Hasidic village. They're good people. I'm not saying that. They come in like swarms, guys, you know, and take over everything, and that's a whole nother story, but I'm not going to talk about that. But anyway, this is a community. Is it there or is it
No,
down further?
It's up further.
Oh, it's up further, so I passed it
That's
already.
just the beginning of it.
Okay. It's up there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's up further. Okay, yeah. But like I said, this road leads to a lot of roads. Like if you make a left, you can go into a town that, like my aunt lived, and then you go to the right, and it goes everywhere. This is, can I say the county or no?
Go ahead.
This is Rockland County.
You've said it before.
Yeah, I said it before. Rockland County.
What
What is that noise? What is that noise?
Sheriff told me about it.
Oh, the cop just
Did
went
you hear
by.
that siren? That's
Yeah.
the type of siren I have on my bus.
Oh, really? Billy has sirens on his bus,
And lights.
and lights. And one day, didn't you
Yeah,
have
'cause
to
I had
put
a
him
guy
on?
saying he was having chest pains.
Oh, there was a guy, a prisoner, saying he had chest pain. So the CO, the sergeant said, put your sirens on and your lights because we have to go a little fast. So
That was fun.
that was fun, Billy said.
I enjoyed that. Hitting the siren, passing people.
Pretend like you were a police officer.
No, just moving people out of my
Somewhere
way.
in Monroe too. This is here. This is where New Square is. This is where the Hasidic community is. It's difficult to
There
see.
used to be
but-
one way in and one way
Yeah,
out.
now it's not anymore.
But they got a big religious thing going on.
Yeah, they're doing
this
some
week.
religious thing today because in the town that I live near, in close to my town, they also have a Hasidic community, and they're doing some sort of procession or something. I don't know if it's a funeral or whatever.
Yeah, because
it
they have
is.
buses bringing them in
Yeah.
and out.
So this.
A lot of people from the city come up here today. I know what they're doing. I know exactly what
Oh,
they're doing.
really?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's some sort of procession or something.
Yeah, it's a big religious thing. See, here's the way in and the way out
Yeah.
of it.
Jesus, in the middle of everything, there's a. Really? What was that about? Just to get through the traffic?
He's got to get his coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this right here used to be a hospital. It's not no more.
Oh, it's not a hospital?
Well, it's their health area.
Yeah, it's a health.
It used to be a regular hospital. It's not no more.
It's a health
Now
center.
it's just their hospital.
Yeah, because they have their own stuff, and they use our stuff, but they basically have their own communities and
They have their
all
own
that, see?
hospitals, schools, food stores.
Does every state have a Hasidic
Yeah,
community?
they're all over the place.
You think so?
I do, yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, so we're coming up to a place, guys. I'm so excited to show you this. My girlfriend, Joan, my bestie, Joan, my friend, lived in this house over here. We're going to go by my old house where I grew up for like 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And we're going to go by her house. I'm going to show you her house that I used to walk to every day to get on the bus to go to high school. And I lived at her house, I slept there on school nights. I was there after school. We were so close. And to this day, we still are, Joan, my bestie. I'm going to go visit her soon, and then you'll see her again. But anyway, here is where she used to live, and I'll show you her house. They just sold it like 3 years ago. 2-3 years ago, her mom finally had to give up the house and all of that. But this house might as well have been my house, because I'm telling you, I lived here. I lived here all the time. Where is it? That's not it. Oh, right here it is. Here it is. There it is. That's the house that I used to live, that my bestie lived. Oh, we had so much fun in that house. Oh my God. So this road right here that we're taking you on is the road that I used to walk. Now look how long this road is. This was a good like 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes I made it in 8 because I was always scared to walk it, even though it was a safe area and everything. But, it was early in the morning, and I was just a big fraidy cat anyway. So anyway, yeah, so.
But she did that so she could go to the other school.
Well, yeah, what happened was, this is what, no, left.
Huh?
You make a left.
I thought you made it right.
No, left. It's definitely left.
Huh?
What happened was, I live like 5 minutes from Joan, and all my friends, and basically, and my best friend, obviously.
They redid the school district.
And it was yeah. And so, no, you go straight.
Yeah.
And all the way down, then you make a right.
Uh-huh.
I used to, and so anyway, when I went to high school, they switched my high school, and I couldn't go to my high school where my best friend and all my friends went. So my mom, we went to the school board, and we got them, because
they got them to okay.
They got them to okay me to go to it.
But you had to
go to
get
the
your
other
own
school.
transportation.
But the bus didn't come over to my house. I left here. So this is the way I used to walk, guys. And so I said to my mother, I'm not going to freaking school unless I go. So anyway, they were able to do that, and so we used to I had to walk. So I would walk to her house, get the bus, and then walk home from her house. So it just made me live in her house, more. Look, the community is over here.
They bought all this.
Oh my God. And what they do, guys, is they want to take over communities, so they
come
buy.
In like ants.
They come in like
Which
ants,
one
and
is
they.
that one?
No, it's
Down further?
yeah, it's down. You got to go around the corner.
I forget. So I'm asking.
You see, guys, we're not even there yet. This is how long it was. I don't know. Maybe what is it, like a mile, 2 miles,
About
maybe?
a mile and a half.
So here, this is where I walked. Okay, so you're gonna make a right here.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember turning this corner over and over and over again. And this was a house that my mother and my stepfather and my sisters all lived in. And I'll show you right here. It was a huge house. Guys, I used to do cartwheels in this lawn here. Oh my God, look at it. God, it's in rare form. Look, 53 Mallory Drive. That's where I lived, guys. And it's huge. In the downstairs, there's like 3 rooms. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs.
I don't know.
Yeah, 2 bedrooms upstairs, a big bathroom, all that. But I would do cartwheels all the time, and my boyfriend who lived up the hill would come down, and we'd flirt and all that kind of stuff, and all that. But yeah, this was where I lived, guys. And we have some great memories there, and some not so great memories there. But here is Linda. Oh no, they changed. Was that?
Yeah.
No, it used to be.
Court.
Oh no, here it is. Linda
Oh,
Court.
okay.
Wait, stop. Linda Lane. We used to. I always wanted it. Where's the sign? You're in. Okay. I always wanted to. Oh, we can't phone in on it. I can't get it smaller. But I used to always want to steal it. Yep, Linda Lane. But I used to walk up and down the street because I was like, how old was I when we lived here? Let me think. I was probably like 12. Yeah, maybe 12. No, maybe like 15. No. I was like 13. Yeah, I was like 13, 14 because I remember I was sweet 16 there. So yeah. So like when I was like 13, 14, I had a boyfriend. He used to live over here right at the end street. And I used to walk this road all the time, back and forth. Yeah, so this is a lot of memories here. A lot of memories. And if we really want it, you making a left or a right?
Right.
You're not making a left.
Why? Where do you want to go? I can go either way.
I wanted to go to my old house where I grew up. Can we go right to
yeah.
Now this house coming up, guys. This is where I lived when I was a little girl. My mother and father got divorced when I was 5, and then about a year or two after that, we left the house, because they got divorced, and my mother, whatever, we ended up going to Florida after a couple of years or whatever. But this was the house that I grew up in. This is the house that I, found my best friend, and this is the house that my sisters and I shared a bedroom, and we were very, very, very young. Like I said, I was 5 years old.
Next year, right?
Yeah, the next one, yeah. And these are where my memories first started out, guys. Oh God, I can remember. I was so young, but I get like such a weird feeling being over here. It's almost like ooh, weird.
What was it? I forgot.
The house on the end on the left used to be red. Well, it's not red anymore. Wait a minute, is this it here? Oh, it's still red. There it is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, stop.
I'm going to.
This is the house I grew up in, guys. I used to play, and there was a deck and all that. I'm gonna pause a minute because I want to take a picture of it. I want to show my sisters. I'll be right back. Go around the side here. And around the side right there, me and my friend Andrea used to play on the lawn there, and my cousins and stuff. And here's, oh my God, look. We had a pool. It's not there anymore, but we had a pool. Oh my God. It really literally brings tears to my eyes. I was so young, but I remember.
I got a car coming.
Okay, I remember, guys. Wow, nothing like those memories. And, I was so young. I was 5, but there's so many of my memories. Let me turn you guys around. Like, I was so young. When you remember, like, some things from when you were really young, and then you remember nothing? There's so many. I think because there was so many traumatic things happening there. I have a story, but I probably won't talk about it now. But when my parents were, in turmoil and they were fighting and everything, I remember my mother saying we're leaving, and my mother was saying, "Come on, girls," and gathered us kids together. My aunt Cookie, who was my mother's sister, who was my cousins, Debbie, Lori, and Suzanne, their mother. They lived right around the corner from here. So my mother's like, "Come on, we're going to Aunt Cookie's." So, and I'll never forget, I was crying. I remember, I was so young, I was like 4. I was crying, and my dad picked me up. I remember him carrying me, and me crying, and him saying to me, it's going to be okay. Everything is okay. Because, there was turmoil. There was fighting and yelling and all this stuff. And I could just remember that feeling of being so scared, at that moment of my whole world coming apart. And my dad comforting me, So I remember that. I remember that, and that makes my heart hurt a little bit. But guys, you have good memories, you have bad memories, And to the left here, that takes you to a town that you can't see it because I'm on camera. To the left would take you to one town, and to the right it would take you to the town that I lived close to and all that. But anyway, yeah, so that's where I grew up. I'm so excited that I was able to show you that. There's other stuff that's coming along, so I'll be back in a second.
We're taking the hill.
What? Is this the...
Yeah.
No, it isn't. We're not in Spring Valley.
There we are.
Okay. All right, guys, this is Billy's town mainly. I mean, I lived in this town too, but it was further down from where we just were. But this was, oh, wait a minute, I'm in there. Let me turn you around. Hello. All right, guys, this is down from where we just were. This is about 10 minutes down from where we just were, where we grew up.
This was not a great
was not a great area. Oh my God, look at those buildings. Those weren't buildings, weren't there?
Yeah.
This was like a town. This was like a town. You know how you have little towns?
Now, when I was younger, my whole family grew up in this town. It was a horse and buggy town.
Yeah.
And when my parents got old, they bought a house on the same street as my grandmother and my uncle.
Right, they all
That's
lived
the type of town it was. You
that wasn't there.
No, I wasn't there. But over the years, this town went to crap.
Yeah, it went to crap.
And we just came over an area that used to be a big drug area.
Yeah.
It still is, but it's not as bad as it used to be.
You know, prostitutes.
We used to be able to go there and buy your marijuana.
It was called the Hill. You know,
wanted.
people say, don't go up to the Hill. That's where they sold the drugs and everything else. And
we went up on the Hill all the time. We were kids.
Yeah, I never went on the Hill.
I didn't care. I knew most of them from school.
It was the place you never went. It was dangerous.
I knew most of them from school.
But anyway, this town here has banks in it and all that.
None of this used to be here.
No, this was, oh my God, this is crazy. But see the community? They're already in community here now.
See,
yeah,
Burger King is gone.
Oh God, is this where Burger King was?
Yeah, right in this parking lot.
Burger King used to be here. Me and Joan, yep. Me and Joan. Yeah, me and Bill.
Here used to be the town park.
And there was a movie theater here. Oh yeah, town park. Frankie used to play baseball in there. Football. But over here, I worked at a bank here. My first job was Barclays Bank over here. I don't know where. I don't think it's here now. It's changed. But Burger King, Joan and I used to come home from school. We used to search under our car seats and stuff for coins.
See the Cultural Arts Center?
Here's a Cultural Art Center.
That used to be a Triple X movie theater.
Yes, a Triple X movie theater. I remember that, yeah.
That's what we had in our town.
Yep, Triple X movie theater.
Triple X movie theater.
It's definitely cleaned up.
It's a little better.
It's partial Hasidic now and partial other people. But
this town used to be really, really bad.
Yeah, you can see it's definitely better now. Well, because look, it's the Hasidic community and the Orthodox community now. That's what they do. They take it over. They come in, guys, and they try to buy. They buy houses. They'll offer people like cash for their houses. My cousin, if I can tell you, my cousin, he's a boy cousin. He was selling his house in a very nice area. It was a beautiful house. Let me tell you, beautiful. Okay, big and all of this. Yeah, and they came in and they offered him $1 million for his house, cash.
No bank,
$1 million for. This is what they do. Yeah, that service station has been there forever. Fritz. Oh my God!
I remember going there as a kid with my father.
What is that office again, Bill?
Post office.
Oh, there's a post office there. Now this is where we grew up.
This is my neighborhood.
This is Billy's neighborhood. Billy grew up here for his whole life, right, Bill?
Yeah, my whole life since first grade.
His whole life. So this area, and it was a good area then, but it was still a little.
This place here on the right used to be a bar. It was a fireman's bar.
A fireman's bar.
All the volunteer firemen used to go there and drink.
Oh wow.
The hose rack. It was called.
Look, the Hasidic wording there. See,
it was called the hose rack.
Now, what they do is they come into the streets and they buy the houses. They either knock them down or add to them because they have certain community like housing that they make, that they build for themselves and all that because they have to have certain things.
Spring Valley Ice. That's still there. I'm surprised that's still there. Spring Valley Ice. Now this here.
Here's a little church.
This is the area I grew up on. That used to be a little church.
That was a little church in here.
All right. Now this street here used to be pretty bad.
Yeah, that street.
There's a lot of drug activity on that street. If you look here to the left.
Oh, that used to be
There used to be a sports shop, bait shop.
Wasn't it the deli? The little.
No, deli's up there.
And then there's a deli, right? They used to go to all the time.
This is true. I grew up.
This is that. Yeah.
This is totally different now.
Yeah, and we lived here.
This used to be all houses, little normal houses. Now the Orthodox or Hasidic.
Now show where your uncle's house used to be.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah. Well, no, just where it was, So this is his
came in
street.
and knocked all the houses down.
Yeah, they came in and
They
changed
knocked
everything.
all the houses down.
All
and
like
built
right here.
my uncle's
Whose
house was right here. It ain't here no more.
Oh, his uncle's
It's
house.
gone.
I thought that one was your uncle's house. The other
No.
one. So see what they do, guys? They build these houses, and there's a church in the middle of the. Is that a church, or did they make it?
That's
Oh
the
yes, a church
yeah.
still.
That was
the church
a
is still
Polish
there.
Church.
But see, slow
Oh,
down a
yeah,
minute.
it's
Slow
still
down a
here.
minute. You see how they build these houses?
And here's my grandmother's house.
And this is Billy's grandmother's house. So his uncle lived a couple of houses down. That was his grandmother's house, which was his
I
mother's
can't
house.
believe my house is still
And this
standing.
house is still here. This is Billy's house
I
that he
can't believe
grew
my
up
house is
in.
still standing.
Look at that! Oh, they rebuilt the
Oh, they took the
They
shed
took
down.
the shed down finally. This is where, and I have memories here too because we moved in here when Jenny and Frankie were very little. Frankie was born in this, not born in this house, but he came home to this house. And this house, guys, you walk in, has a living room. The kitchen's right into it. There's
Living room, kitchen, bathroom,
and then there's a little back hall, and then there's a bedroom that goes into another bedroom. You
Yeah,
have
you
to
had to go
walk
through
through
one
one
bedroom
bedroom to get to the other bedroom. So small. They raised 4 kids in that house. And look, see how they knocked houses down. Like that house is still
it's still there.
old.
This
but
used to be my best friend's house.
This
right
was his
up here
best
is where
friend's
we
house.
used to play football.
They used to play
In the
football,
street,
touch
we
football,
played tackle football.
in the street. This is where he grew up. This is it.
Oh my God, I can't believe
Yeah.
this. It's so horrible.
And right here is the Jewish community.
This
the
used to be a
Hasidic.
vacant lot where we played
They
baseball.
used to play baseball, and this was more of an African American community.
Yeah.
And now it's more of a Hasidic Jewish community. But they're still mixed. It's still very mixed, you know.
When you come through here, you take your life in your own hands.
Yeah, there are still some bad areas.
No, what I mean is driving.
Oh, driving.
Driving.
Oh, the Hasidics.
Yeah.
I
I
look
used
at
to
them.
walk around the corner, down to this next corner. There used to be a deli, where they didn't care what age you were. You could buy beer. You could buy cigarettes.
Oh, really?
Back then, Frank's, the one that got busted for dealing drugs.
Mm.
He was dealing drugs out of the store. That's how bad it was.
Well,
But I used to go there and get my soda, my bag of chips, as a kid.
Yeah, but look at how they
I used to come around buy my parents their cigarettes. They sell me around the corner for their cigarettes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were smokers. Yeah, we used to have to go. Well, we couldn't do it until we were of age, but you could buy cigarettes.
Young age,
yeah.
I didn't care.
But you see, they travel mostly by foot.
See, none of this was here. This used to be a little deli right here.
Yeah, you see now everything is
Frank's Superette.
Yep.
And all these used to be smaller houses. Now they got these big.
No, they're getting rid of the houses.
They're
People
knocking them down.
slowly,
putting
little
up
by
big
little, they come in and they say,
cathedrals.
"We'll give you $300,000 cash for your house." And these people right here haven't given up their houses yet, but eventually they will.
Want to buy one?
Oh
Wanna
no,
rent
that's
one?
okay. But yeah, this is a Jewish community.
We can rent in here if you want.
What's that?
That's all welfare and stuff like that. No, that's what it used to be.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
Low
is now, but
income,
that's-
low
yeah,
income. Yeah.
And here's our local fire department.
Oh, is it still a fire
That's where Uncle
department?
Skip used to be.
Oh, Billy's
I
uncle was
remember going in
an
there. Remember when
avid.
Uncle Skip died? We went there. We passed away.
Oh yes,
They got
yes,
the big bar
yes.
downstairs. We're talking to Brian, my cousin.
Yes,
But
yes.
see the house right there?
Yeah.
That's where my uncle used to live. He had
Oh,
that gate
so-
right there. Sorry. He had that gate right there.
Oh,
and
so
had
he
his
used to
own-
come in?
He used
Oh
to have
my
his own
God.
entrance so he
Oh
could get
my
to the fire
God.
department
Are
when,
you
the,
kidding
when the
me?
fire whistle went off.
You never told me that.
Yeah, he had a fence there and he had an
I
opening.
never knew that.
So when the fire alarm went off, all he had to do was run through the backyard and get to the fire department.
Can we go to my high school?
Our high school?
Our high school, yeah, I forget
Yeah.
it was our high school. Guys,
I-
we're going to show you
I
my
did
high
graduate.
school. I forget that I'm
I
just
graduated
I'm just
half a
talking
year
about
late.
I'm just talking about
I
myself,
know.
guys.
I graduated half a year late, but I did
Yes,
graduate.
my high school. This
This is
road we
all
used to
Department of
travel
Public
all the
Works.
time, going to school.
I remember walking all this all the time.
Yeah, you walked. I didn't
walked
walk.
everywhere.
I didn't walk. Yeah,
And
Billy
this,
walked
oh
everywhere.
God, they knocked down the stamp factory.
The stamp factory used to be here. Why did
That
they
was a
do
USA
that?
stamp factory. It used
Oh,
to be.
that was there forever and ever and
I don't need it no
ever.
more.
Guys, I hope it's okay I'm taking you down memory lane. I know you don't really understand where we are and all that, but This is where I grew up, guys. This is where it all happened. You didn't go to the end of the street.
Because I'm going up this way.
There's a little shortcut here. We used to, when we finally were able to drive to school, we used to go these roads, Joan and I.
See straight ahead there where it says people crossing? There used to be railroad tracks. And I would walk down to the end of my street, walk up the railroad tracks. All right, I'll show you. I used to walk up the railroad tracks.
Drug-free zone, Bill.
That's funny.
There ain't no drug-free zones anymore.
And we used to walk up the railroad tracks behind these houses. And then we'd cut through. See if it's still here.
Did you walk to school now?
Yeah. We'd cut through one of these yards here. I forget which one. And we'd come through the yard and walk up here to go to the high schools. The high school's right up the other side. Yeah, I was a walker in high school. I was a walker.
This is far to walk. Are you kidding me?
We walked. We were too close to get a bus. I never walked. Ofer always picked me up.
Yeah.
Ofer picked me up. My best friend, he was 2 years older than me, so he had his license before I did. So he would always pick me up every morning for school.
Okay, this is the road. This is Route 59. This is the road that
they took down
is
Dom's.
Busy, crazy. This is the road
they
that
took Dom's
we
down.
took all the oh, did they? And here on the right is Rockland, is Orange and Rockland, which is the energy place, utilities. Here's my high school, our high school, Spring Valley.
It was a good school.
Home of the Tigers. Oh my God.
We'll go past Kennedy.
And that apartment building, I'm gonna show you. This is where after my mom and my stepfather got divorced, we moved in. Me, my brother, and my mother moved into these apartments over here. And I think my sister lived with us for a little while too. But I'll show you. But this little shopping center right here, where the restaurant, there was a restaurant there. 7-Eleven is still there. 7-Eleven.
Yep.
Now there's all different kinds of stores in here. It's years and years and years. It's called.
This is our high school on the left.
And this is our high school on the left. So I would walk to high school because I was here for like the last 2 years of my high school year, I think. That's our high school. So this is the apartment buildings that we lived in. My mom, my brother, and I. You don't have to go in.
Yeah, I'll take it right up through.
And I could show you the actual apartment that I used to live in. Oh my God!
This way here, right?
This is where I got my first car. Well, actually, my first car was given to me by my brother-in-law. He wasn't my brother-in-law then, but my brother-in-law to be. But over here, this is where I lived. Oh my God! Yeah, because our deck was right over here. Me and Joan used to lay out in the sun. With sun in our hair and not bleach,
baby oil.
Baby oil. Look, right there, guys, right to the left there.
So you get your tan on.
We were right there. This is, oh my God, can you go down there? Can you go right down there so I could show them where my actual apartment? We had a 2-bedroom, my mom and for me, and then my sister, like I said, my sister lived with us for a little while. Before she bought her house. But look, right here, guys, right here.
Which one, the first one?
Right here. That's exactly where, go. Yeah, right, stay right there. Stay right there. Now you went past it. Right here, right here. That's where we lived, guys. Okay, that's where we lived, and we used to lay out in the sun. My brother, he was young, he used to play. I used to, my mom was working, and I was, like, taking care of my brother after school and all that, and my brother, I would be calling him, Michael! He's playing with his friends.
In here now.
Yeah.
They're not the nicest apartments anymore.
Yeah.
They used to be, now they're not.
Well, I'll tell you, they were nice when we moved in. They were really nice and all of that. But even in those days, there were places that had, I'm not even ashamed to say it, there was cockroaches, like, they had an infestation one time, and like I'll never forget my mother. I used to be so scared. I said, Mom, we gotta leave the kitchen light on because every freaking time I would come out of the kitchen, or I was in the living room watching television, and I went in the kitchen, you'd open up the light sometimes, and there was a roach on the fucking freaking counter.
And as you can see, how big our high school was.
So I used to get up 5 minutes before I had to go to school because I would just
only one
get up, brush my teeth, put my clothes on, and brush my hair, and I was at school most of the time. But I did put some makeup on. But there is the sports field. But yeah,
if
so
anybody knows, ever heard of Seth Joyner? Used to play for the Philadelphia
Seth Joyner.
Eagles. This is where he graduated.
That's where he graduated from.
I knew him when he was in high school.
Seth Joyner from the football.
He was 2 years older than me in high school.
Yeah.
But he graduated right from here, from Spring Valley.
And these are
he
apartments.
Played for the Philadelphia Eagles, and he won a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers.
Seth Joyner, unbelievable.
Great guy.
This was where a very good friend of mine. Look, Linda Court.
Yeah.
Linda Court. There's so many names named Linda.
Oh, Linda.
I love my name.
Linda.
I'll tell you so about my name one day. But anyway, why I was named what I was named. But anyway,
this was known as the richer area.
Yeah, this was where Fran lived, where I used to babysit for her in the other apartments that we lived in.
They're not that good.
Anyway, they look nice.
They look good, but these were townhouses where the richer people lived.
I don't think these aren't Hasidic. Hallelujah.
I think
I don't know about that. No.
I've seen them here. I used to pick up the garbage here.
Well, maybe they're scattered because they really don't live in places like this. They live in where they have to, don't they?
They buy the whole thing over and they redo them.
Well, yeah, eventually, yeah. But this road right here, oh, guys, let me tell you something.
Come on, buddy.
I used to ride this road all the time. All right, guys, this road right here, I can ride in my sleep. I used to drive up and down this road. You know when you're a teenager, you're 16 years old and you're obsessed with a boy? Well, this was me, and I would come up and down this street, but this isn't even the street. This street leads to that street. But now there's all Hasidics in here and stuff.
I used to have a friend over here, so.
Yeah, but my friends and I used to.
My sister lived here.
Yeah.
My sister, when she first got married,
sister lived in here with her boyfriend for a while.
Oh, when they first got married.
Before they got married. Well, yeah, they were together and then they got married. But yeah, see, look, now it's all taken over again. And then there's a little house still here.
Right down this road here was the original Spring Valley High School. It's not there no more.
Was it? I don't remember that.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, right there. Yeah, there was original.
That's where my mom went to high school.
Oh my God, his mother.
My mother went to high
his mother
school
and father grew up here.
Yeah, well, my father grew up in Nanuet, next town over.
Yeah.
But my mom went to high school right there in that building.
Oh my God, that's amazing. There's so much history
here. If I remember right, she was in one of the first graduating classes.
Oh my God.
That's how old it is.
And so now they have, of course, there's a bank here. That bank has always been there.
Yeah,
but it's a different bank now. Yeah, it's a different bank.
It used to be a bank in New York. Now it's Chase.
But this road right here, that's parallel to what we're on, if you take it all the way down, it goes down into that town that we were just in, where the movie theater is.
The other end. This is the same street.
Yeah, it's the same street, just to say another side of it. But this is the road, like a main road that you would take all over town. You know what I mean?
My junior high was down
and junior high was down there, and this road that we're going to pass by over here. This is the road that I would go up down every day, and speed through the road and go to the right and
we're gonna go to the right.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah,
and see if he was standing outside. That's how obsessed I was when I was 16. But anyway,
you were a stalker.
Yeah. I was a stalker.
I know you were.
I was a total stalker.
You stalked me when I worked at Toys R Us. You used to come there, make believe you're shopping to see me, if you remember right.
Yeah. No, Dunkin' Donuts. I would do that.
No, it's Toys R Us. You did it too. Remember, I took a seasonal job there to make extra money.
But we were together then.
I know, we were together. You used to come there and make believe you're shopping.
Oh yeah. We were together.
You were just checking up on me.
Yeah, I was.
Checking up on me.
So this is the turn. This is the turn that gives me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? Really?
You know, we're just remembering your younger years and stuff. But yeah, this is the road, and so.
God, there used to be two little houses on the street. Now they got these big things.
Yeah.
This was woods.
This was a road that I took constantly that looks completely different. Highway department.
Huh?
Highway department. All right, guys. So we just passed that street. I don't feel it necessary to go down that street, but anyway, this was the street. Yeah, and you take this street down to another street. Obviously,
this takes you into Nanuet.
Yeah, this takes you into Nanuet, which is another town.
And I remember going down this hill with no brakes.
Oh, that's nice.
I had stick shift.
I remembered. Yeah.
I downshifted.
You told me that. Yeah.
I was fine. I made it.
Yeah.
I'm here.
This road here, and also if you not this yield, but at the stop sign that we're coming up to, If you make a left, I don't know if it's still there, but there's a gas station there that my father owned. It was his first.
If it is,
it was his first. If you go to the left, it was his first business that he owned, the gas station, and he was there day and night when we were young. And anyway, yeah. So this is the road here, and coming up on the right here was a home called St. Anthony's Home, and it was a home for the what is it?
Foster kids.
Not foster.
Not foster, but it was a home where they tried finding the kids.
Yeah, what is it called?
Like
I forget what it's called. Where the kids go and they have
the
orphan. It was an orphanage. Right. Those days they called it the orphanage, and then for years and years, and then they.
All this property.
What is it now?
The right now, this is all belongs to Nanuet Public Schools.
Right. I don't even see the buildings anymore. Where are the buildings?
They took a lot of them down.
Oh, they took a lot of the buildings down.
See, but right here on the right, this is all athletic fields
this
now.
This is
for the town over.
It doesn't look like
school.
It's used for athletic fields anymore.
Soccer fields.
Looks like a park, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, it's park now too. It's a big track and everything else. Remember they put it all in?
Memory also, I was driving on this road with my mom one day, my mom and my sister, and we ran out of gas. We were right here, and we knocked on this door, that door right there, and then people were so nice, and was it this house? I think it was this house, now that I'm thinking about it. This house. We knocked on the door, and the people were so nice, they let us call somebody. I'll never forget that.
Back then, people were nice.
I was young. Yeah, back then, you most likely weren't going to get killed by a serial killer, but definitely happened back then. But anyway, there's so many memories, guys. Memory lane. There's so many memories. It's amazing when you come back to where you grew up. This is the next
town over called Nanuet.
Yeah, now this is Nanuet. This is where Billy's family grew up. His mom, his dad.
My father.
Your father.
My mother grew up in Spring Valley.
Oh, your mother grew up.
My father grew up in Nanuet.
Oh, that's right. You were just saying that with the high school.
This was more of a. They were more comfortable living. Not rich.
It was more of.
They're more comfortable living.
Yeah.
More of a higher middle class.
Yeah, right. I'm of a middle class. Yeah.
And this is the town that I worked in for 15 years.
Yeah, Billy worked at the high school for 15 years. Now, if you make a right, you'll go into another town called Pearl River, which is you just go all the way down there, and that's where one of the big literally
used
was.
To be there.
What?
Ohm.
What's Ohm?
Place you can go get all the drug paraphernalia.
Oh yeah. So here's
This is the big fire department.
This is the big fire department.
This used to not be here.
And this town here is adorable. I mean, this is a great town. This town is still good, right?
Yeah, it's been nice.
And there's a pizza place that we have over here that's been here for 50 years, maybe more, right, Bill?
Yeah.
It's called the Nanuet Hotel.
And you got Nanuet Restaurant?
Yeah, they have Nanuet Restaurant. And they finally closed it. Oh no, they separated it, right? Somebody bought it.
Right.
They sold it, and then somebody else bought it, and it's still a restaurant, but it's not as good as it was.
No, the hotel is still good.
No, the hotel.
The restaurant.
They still have the Nanuet Hotel, which is the original owners, and the pizza there, guys. If you ever come to Rockland County, New York, go to Nanuet Hotel. Oh, we should go there and have a slice of pizza.
You can't get a slice. You got to buy a pie.
You buy a slice there?
They don't sell slices.
Oh my God, I forget. So it's down there, and that's where on the left, down there was the Nanuet Mall where we grew up. We used to go there as teenagers, and all that.
My aunt and uncle's house over there.
Okay, he's going to show you where his aunt and uncle lived. So he, like my family grew up in my family grew up. We grew up in Yonkers and Westchester and the Bronx and all that. Oh, that.
This was the house.
I remember that.
When I was a kid, we came here all the time to visit my aunt.
Okay, yeah. Were they the rich ones?
They had money. They were comfortable. Yeah. My Uncle George, he had.
Why aren't you going into town?
Oh, you want to go into town?
Yeah.
I was going to go by the schools.
Well, yeah. All right, let's go to the schools.
Yeah, we can come back around. Not a big deal.
All right, I'm gonna pause a minute.
No, leave it. I'm going to show them the schools.
All right. But we're not there yet.
Could be there in 2 seconds.
I hope this video isn't too long for you guys, because I don't edit. So.
They like long videos.
Yeah,
we're right here on the right-hand side is the town the school park.
Oh, we used to take the kids to the park here.
This is the school district that I worked for.
And this is the elementary.
We used to take care of that playground.
Yes, they built. I remember when they built the
This is
playground. We
the
used to take the
elementary-
kids
one
there.
of the elementary schools.
This is the elementary school.
They
Bill
got
used
two
to take care
elementary
of the school. He was a custodial bus driver, guys, for 15
I was on the
years.
grounds crew for a couple
Yes.
of years.
Oh, the grounds crew, right.
I started as a custodian at night.
And then he worked on the grounds
And then I went
crew.
to the grounds crew.
His
Then I became
dad
a custodial bus driver.
worked there for how many years?
20-something
His
years.
dad retired from there, 30 years, almost 30 years, from the high school, and we'll show you.
His little deli.
Here's a little deli that they used to
It's
to
different
go
now. It
to
used
all
to
the
be
time
smaller.
for lunches and all that. But yeah, Billy worked there for 15 years and decided he was done with it, and
I couldn't do
that's
it
when he
anymore.
moved to Florida, and
couldn't
he
deal with the
went over the
politics no more.
road, and he wanted to change his career. But he's got nice retirement. Will come from there eventually. What's going on over here?
Ambulance just coming out of the street, out of the house.
So this is, it's a community like Nanuet Elementary, Nanuet Middle School, and Nanuet High School.
Well, that was the first elementary school. Here's the other elementary school. They got two elementary.
Oh, they got two. Well, they had to build up, because Nanuet's very big
Nanuet
now.
got bigger.
Mhm.
But this is where I used to work, cut all the grass, did the snow plowing, because I was on the grounds crew. Even when I wasn't on the grounds crew, I did a lot of plowing.
Don't say the name of the school, please.
No, because when I was younger as a kid, my father worked here.
Yes, his father, right.
And I used to come here as a kid. My father would put me on a tractor with no roof and have me plow. So I
Yeah.
learned how to plow
He
at a
used to
very,
plow.
very young
Yeah.
age. And when I got older, I worked on the grounds crew, and I knew all the parking lots already and everything, so I went on the grounds crew. And even when I worked inside, they would pull me out to the grounds crew to work for heavy snow because, again, I knew how to plow.
Right.
And I knew all the schools, I knew the parking lots.
It's a really
and
beautiful
everything.
area.
This is a
Really
nice
beautiful
town. It's a
area.
very nice town.
We were always in Nanuet. Nanuet was right next to Spring Valley, and that's where we did all our stuff, as growing up as teenagers, and just even as we got older, And my extended family, like my cousin, they still most of my cousins live in my county now. But a few of my cousins, a handful of my cousins still live here.
See,
in
like
this
all
area.
these houses, these are
But
still
not
the
this
same.
town.
This is the way it was.
Yeah, this is
right ahead
They
of
haven't
us.
gotten Nanuet yet, huh?
Huh?
They haven't gotten into
No,
Nanuet
Nanuet,
yet?
They haven't sold. They haven't gotten here yet. They will.
Eventually.
But then you come down to the high school.
Yeah, I remember coming
Just
here
gonna drive
all the time. You might get in trouble. There might be security or whatever.
No, we're not going to go down back.
And this is the high school where Billy and I used to come visit him,
I
drop
used to
things
spend
off,
so much
pick up
time
things.
here. They used to have the fireworks here for
Oh,
the 4th of July.
he lived here, guys. He was a 50-hour a week, maybe longer work. He just worked so
And I
hard
did
for his
bus drive
family.
like 60, 70
He
hours
was,
a week.
we hardly saw him, and I would say that the first
I used to
10 years
love
of
coming
kid's
here,
life.
getting on the lawnmower, cutting all the
Yeah.
fields. You got a baseball and a softball field here, and then there's a football field and the tennis courts. To
Yeah.
your right.
I know. I'm trying not to show, anybody or
Sorry.
anything like that. No, it's not all right. People- So this is the high school.
I'm not going to go down back.
Yeah, we're just gonna go around. But this is Bill used to work down there, like from the grounds crew.
And on the left is where the custodians used to go.
Yeah.
And this is the John P. I don't want to say it.
No, don't.
I just stopped
yeah.
myself. It's the
it's-
Nanuet High School. They
it's
named it after one of
after
their principals. That
one of the
passed away.
principals.
He
Yeah.
was a great man.
He was a
I don't
great
wanna
man.
say
He looked
his
just
name.
like Jay Leno.
Yeah, he was a great man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of schools, they don't care about your custodial staff. He was one that did. He cared about
He was
us.
very.
And
He
took
gave
care of
respect
us.
to the
Yeah.
low man on the pole and the hut.
Right,
You know
so
what I mean?
that was the high school. You see how it's a very small school.
Yeah,
but they
it's
built
very
onto
small.
it. Now up here on the left, this is the middle school.
Yeah.
And this here, they just put a big addition on a couple years ago too. Because this school is getting bigger and bigger, this district. More people are moving here. So they had to build more onto the schools to accommodate the kids that are moving to the area.
Right.
And on the right is the Nanuet Library.
Don't say Nanuet anymore. I'm just saying,
Nanuet.
don't say it anymore. It's on here already. All right, so, yeah. So this is, okay, to the left here that we're coming up, this is the big town. Like this is, one of the main. This is Route 59, the road that I was telling you about.
It goes from one town to the
It goes
next.
from one town to the next, and it's really, really built up. There used to be like a Pathmark over here. Then there was another food store and all that. But there's all kinds of stores in here.
Stop and Shop,
There's,
wasn't it?
I think it closed down. No, Stop and Shop, I think was over here, and then it closed down.
I thought they took that over.
They did, but I think something closed down. I think that was over there on the other side. Yeah. But this is the street. This is the place where the cemetery's at. And this is the street that actually me and Billy worked at Ponderosa. When we were younger, we worked together at Ponderosa. Oh, that was a SHIT show. There's a McDonald's. That's been there forever.
Yeah, Aldi. Aldi, that's what took it over.
Oh, Aldi's over there now. There's Home Goods. Okay, used to be Pathmark. There's a pizza place over there that we frequented. No, it's still there. Pose's still there. So that's where we went to dinner that day.
I thought they sold it.
That lunch. Didn't sell Pose.
Okay.
That's a famous pizza place that we loved. Right now here's Bob's Furniture, but Ponderosa was right in that building right there. That used to be the building. There's Kohl's, and now the Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut has been there forever. We used to go there.
Yeah.
We really should go to Pizza Hut one day. We used to go there. They used to have like what did they have, Bill?
The meat lovers.
No,
They look like they're closed.
They had the meat lovers, but what they had was they had a buffet.
Oh, the buffet.
And you could go there, pay one price, and they had a whole buffet of pizza. Oh, it was so delicious. It was so delicious.
When I broke my ankle, we went there every other Friday.
Yeah, we used to live there.
When I got paid, we go there every other Friday.
And so, everything has changed here, basically. There's really nothing here that was here except this. Don't say the name of the cemetery. This is, that store there, Job Lot. Woo! I love that store. Got to stay out of there today.
Yeah,
But we got Wendy's. This used to be Rogers. What was it?
Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers used to be. Now it's a Wendy's for a very, very, very long time.
Oh, it's been Wendy's
But
forever.
yeah, it's been Wendy's forever. But
Yeah,
we
it
used
was
to go there and
originally
get the
Roy
Roy
Rogers.
Rogers. Remember
Yeah,
the roast beef sandwiches?
Roast beef and cheese.
Don't they have one in
There's one
Newburgh?
near Newburgh.
Yeah.
They're Newburgh.
Yeah.
It's at a truck stop.
Yeah.
Oh God, they knocked this whole shopping center down.
Oh my God, what happened
Where
here?
Subway and David's and all them used to be.
Oh my God.
They knocked it down. Oh God.
So this is a beautiful church here. This is
God,
where
they're building something
the
else there.
cemetery is. I'm not going to show you the name of the cemetery because I just don't think it's appropriate.
Okay.
But this is a beautiful cemetery.
Beautiful church.
Beautiful church.
Church is gorgeous.
And I've shown you guys the cemetery before. I might have told you the name of it before on a different video. If I did, whatever. But this is where Billy's mom has been for what?
It's 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 40 years.
40 years his mother has been
40
here.
years.
40 years his mother has been here. And they keep it up. But the thing with the cemeteries that we're not happy about is maybe about 10 years ago, they
I want to point something out.
Mm-hmm.
If you look to the left, you see how far the headstones are away from each other?
Mm-hmm.
Then, did you look to the left? No.
Oh, over here. Where?
Left.
Oh, to the left.
You see how far apart the stones are?
That's...
It got so busy and so full. Now, if you look to the right, see how close they are. They're on top of each other.
Yeah, they're on top of each other. It's so crowded.
It's so packed around.
And what they used to do was you were able to put flowers down and all that. Now, they about 10 years, they've done they have a policy now. You can't leave any flowers. You can put them down and they're gone after 2 days, right? A day or two.
2 days.
You can plant something.
They come once a week and they take them.
And they take them down. You can plant something, but you can't put any trinkets or anything. I think it's horrible. Everybody we tried to get them to change the policy and they won't. But it pisses me off because we had angels. You want to put stuff where, your loved one is and you can't. And it really makes me mad. But in the summertime, I haven't done it in a few years, but this summer and spring I'm going to come and plant.
I can come and do it.
Yeah. We're gonna come and plant some flowers because, like I said, if you plant, you're allowed to put plants in, but you're not allowed to put a bouquet of flowers there. You are, but then they'll take it after a day.
They clean it all up.
It's so ridiculous. That's not fair.
I can see why, because
Yeah, but-
people leave stuff too long and it gets gross looking.
Yeah, but you know, put a limit on it or
They should
something like
leave it
that.
until it dies and then take it.
Yeah, that's not fair. I mean, people come here to mourn, you know. I know this is kind of this.
Hey, I found the right one.
All right, here we are. I'll show you this in a minute.
I got the right one, man.
I'm not going to show my mother's name, so I'll just show I probably showed it already, but here's my mom. We should have brought her flowers. We
I know,
usually
I
always
think-
stop and
I
get
know, I didn't
flowers.
think about it.
We should have took one of our roses.
I'll do it next time. I forgot.
Yeah, we forgot. We usually bring a little flower, but this is my mom's beautiful thing. So let's just pray. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to pray. I'll be right back. All right, I love you, Mom, so much. Miss you. Now, this is kind of morbid, and I'm just going to put it out there. I just want to show you, because I've been coming here. My mother's gone 26 years. I've been coming here for a very, very, very long time. And this stone just hit. Oh, the husband died. This stone just always caught my eye. It was because it's a young girl. It says loving daughter, sister, and friend. She was born in 72 and died in 1998. So she was young. She was like 72 to 98 is like 23, 22, something like that. What?
28.
She was young, and it says loving daughter, sister, and friend, and her name is Jennifer. And because my daughter's name was Jennifer, it just, for some reason, it just hit me. I was like, this is such a beautiful stone. And every time I come here, 26. Every time I come here, I pray for her as well, because she was so young, so beautiful, and everybody. I don't know her obviously, but I'm assuming she was beautiful. I'm sure. And I'm not going to show her complete stone, but. Yes, it just was very touching, and there's so many that I mean, you know, you could spend the day here, but yeah. So God bless all these souls.
I'm sure everybody knows, you know, 9/11 happened down in the city with the Twin Towers.
Of course.
A lot of the firemen and policemen that passed away down there are buried here.
They are.
Yeah, I remember I used to do the. There's so many people coming for the funerals. I did the shuttle buses.
Right. Yes. This, okay, not to change the subject, but 9/11, God bless all those souls. Oh, also, guys, if you have never been to 9/11 Memorial, take a trip to New York City. You will die. Wrong word. You will be flabbergasted at the feeling that you have when you walk in there. We should really go. Can we take a trip down there? Not today. Anyway, this is on a positive note and a good note. This is our truck. I don't think you guys have ever seen the outside of it.
That is yes.
Let me go on the other because the glare, you can really. All right, guys. Yeah. So here is the truck. You guys haven't seen it. Here it is. God bless us with driving safely. We love it, guys, and we're very, very, very happy. So yeah. So this is our truck. It's blue. You really can't see it probably with the glare, but
It's what?
it's black.
I was gonna say.
I thought. And we
Black is too
definitely
big.
like black, but we would have preferred a different color. But this is what they had
It's the only color
in our
they have.
price range, and and we couldn't deviate. So, but the black is, a chore.
It's nice when it's clean.
It's a chore.
Right
But
now
Billy,
it's dirty.
we just actually cleaned it like 2 or 3 days ago, didn't
Saturday.
we? Yeah, we just actually cleaned it Saturday. Please remind me not to put that clip in. Okay, I have to delete a clip because I put the license plate number in by accident. Anyway.
Anywho.
So this is it. So now we're gonna go to Billy's mom, and it's so weird to say your mom and dad's now.
Show you how old the cemetery is. All my grandparents are here. My mom's parents.
Yes.
And my dad's parents.
Yes. All his family's here, guys. Right? All right, I'll be back in a second. All right, guys, here we are. I'm going to show you from a distance because I don't want to show you. I like to show you quickly like I did my mom's. Oh, look. They finally have Bill's dad's name here. It wasn't here the last time we were here for the funeral. Oh my God, that's so shocking, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is the first time that we're seeing this like this. Alright guys, I'll be back. Alright people, when we come to this town, because they don't have a White Castle where we live, we always go to White Castle. But where we decided we want something healthy, well, not really too healthy, but it's pizza. We're coming to the hotel that we wanted to come to that has our favorite pizza, another place for our favorite pizza. So I'm gonna show you when we get our pizza, guys. It is delicious. I'll be back. Alright guys, I can't keep the video on long because there's music playing anyway, so yeah, so we're here. We're waiting for our pizza. Wait, I'll show you the pizza. Yummy. Here it is, guys. Look at that. That's the bacon and onion. No, that's the bacon and onion, and that's the sausage. We got half bacon and onion and half sausage. So yummy. Pizza time. Alright guys, so we are here in the town we were in still. We just had our pizza. We're gonna go to Five Below, glance in there, and then we're gonna go to the Dollar Tree. You wanna go to Five Below first? Yeah. I'll try, if there's no music in there, I will tape a little bit. Be back. Yes guys, they don't have music on. Oh, they do have music on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shut you. We're in different. Alright people, so we're back home. I stopped taping after we went into the Dollar Tree and stuff because there was music in there, so I couldn't really tape in there. So I just got a couple of things for our girls' night out. We're each bringing a couple little snacks because, you know, we're staying overnight. So I got these little cookies here. I got some Crunch and Munch, a small bag of Cheetos, and a small bag of these white cheddar.
Cheetos.
Yes, they are.
The cheese doodles.
Oh, the doodles. I thought they were cheese. Oh, okay.
Cheetos is a different brand.
Yeah. All right. I thought they were the crunchy ones, but that's okay.
They are
cheese
crunchy.
doodles.
I'm saying they're a different brand.
Whatever. They're still crunchy Cheetos.
They're not Cheetos. Cheetos
Oh
is
my
a different
God.
brand.
Move on, please. I got these Harvest pea things. They're really good.
Those are the
They're
original
white.
cheese doodles.
They're right. They're not the original Cheetos, but they're like Cheetos.
Your Cheeto brand crunchy.
Here's from the Dollar Tree. The dogs need a couple of treat bags. I'm going to be making them their homemade treats very soon, but until then, they need treats. So we got them some treats. I got some Band-Aids. I had Band-Aids in there. We have a thing in there, but there's no really big Band-Aids, just little tiny ones. We're out of the big ones, so I was at the Dollar Tree. So I got Band-Aids. I got these at the Dollar Tree. These are my freaking favorite, guys. You ever have these? Oh my God. We were in Five Below, and this box right here was $3.25 at the Dollar Tree. They had them at $1.25. I needed some Comet, so I got this all-purpose Comet cleaner. I love Comet. It has bleach in it. And this we needed. We ran out of that.
Can I give me another bag on this?
I would give him 2 bags, yeah, because he didn't have lunch. He didn't have his breakfast. What? Didn't?
Yes, you did.
All right. Well, Julie's gonna edit later. She has to edit me out, so I'll edit that out. All right. I got these silver trays. I want to do something with them, and I'll tell you guys when that happens. I needed a new shower loofah, so I got a shower loofah. Loofah, that's what it's called.
Oh.
Phil, can you hold this up for me?
One moment, I'm a little busy.
I got this t-shirt at Five Below Billy's store. He's like, oh my God, that is so you. Am I bothering you?
Mm-hmm.
Look how cute, guys. Please don't bother me. I'm on my way to get a little treat. That's me.
Why are you hitting me?
Sometimes husband do.
All
Alright guys, so I'll be back when I do my what's for dinner. I'm just going to continue this video with my what's for dinner. We're just having our leftover pizza and leftover wings that we have in there. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight because we were out all day and I'm not cooking tonight, guys. Anything big, so there. Yep, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so I was just relaxing and doing a little bit of drawing, and my hair's a mess. I don't really care.
And your husband's
I'm sure somebody will talk about my hair, but you know,
singing to you.
it is what it is. And now we're just gonna make a little leftover dinner. Billy and I fending for ourselves tonight. The kids are fending for themselves. Frankie's making his own thing. Julie's picking up something for her and her husband. And me and Bill are gonna just take care of ourselves. So we're having the leftover pizza that we had from the pizza place, and we have leftover wings that we had last night. So that's what we're having. Yeah. So I'll be back in a sec and show you what we're having. Alright people, here it is. I got a piece of pizza and some wings. So excited. So yummy. So this is what's for dinner tonight, guys. We had a really fun day out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a long video, but we took you along. Let me just turn this around. We had a long day, and it was so much fun. Took you around and oh my God, I don't even know what I just did. And showed you where we used to live and where we grew up and all of that. It was so much fun. I enjoyed taking you guys with us. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow. This pizza is amazing, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share, comment down below, and thank you so much for coming into my home and my life and creating with me and, you know, checking out everything. I love having you guys with me. So, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Love yous. Bye.